All right. So now watch me. Because Israel wanted to be like every other nation, they said, give us a king. It was not God's intent for them to have a king. But watch what they did. They were not just telling God their preference or their opinion. They were not just telling God what they would like. They were literally rejecting God. See, when you say no to God's will and yes to your own, it may seem like a light thing, but what you're really saying is, God, I can do this without you. God, I don't need you. I love you, but I don't need you. Amen. Pay my bills, but don't tell me how to live my life. They rejected him. Watch me. Now, you got to understand that spirits attract each other. Because they rejected God, they chose a king that had rejection in his blood. Give us him. We want him. He looked good. See, watch me. See, rejection don't always come after ugly people. Right? I don't know why we think that the only people that struggle with rejection are people that may have low self-esteem. They feel bad about themselves. Understand, there are some of the greatest heroes of faith, some of the greatest men and women of God, some of the most richest people in the world, and rejection is in their blood. And every day on their job, that thing is speaking, saying, you ain't nobody, you ain't this, nobody likes you. It's there, amen. And you're looking at them like, they got it all. Have you ever saw somebody commit suicide and was wondering, they had a beautiful wife, they had a beautiful family, they had a beautiful job. How in the world did this thing get them? It was in their blood and nobody knew. And so now Saul has never been rejected. He's got his father's job. We got a degree of nepotism there. So he's got his father's job. He ain't got to work for nothing. He ain't got to look for nothing. He ain't got to do nothing. And then all of a sudden, he's going to become king. Now, on the day of his coronation, look what happens. It says, and ye have this day rejected your God, who himself saved you out of all your adversities, out of your tribulation, and ye have said unto him, no, but set a king over us. Now, therefore, present yourselves before the Lord by your tribes and by their thousands. Let's keep going. And when Samuel had caused all of the tribes of Israel to come near, the tribe of Benjamin was taken from them. When he had caused the tribe of Benjamin to come by or to come nearby, all their families, the family of Matri was taken, and Saul, the son of Kish, was taken. And when they sought him, he couldn't be found. Now we're about to see one of the root manifestations of rejection. Keep going. Therefore, they inquired of the Lord further, if the man should yet come thither. And the Lord answered, behold, he hath hid himself among the stuff. So one of the signs or the indicators that rejection is in your blood is, number one, fear of responsibility. Now, it doesn't show up or reveal itself as a fear of responsibility. Watch me. A fear of responsibility usually manifests by overly feeling like you need time to turn up. I wish I could preach. I want time for me. I'm always at work. I'm always at school. I'm always at church. I'm always taking care of other people. I'm always with children. I'm always with this. I want my own time. And you really think that you want your own time, but in reality, you wanting your own time is you trying to hide from responsibility. So when I get home, girl, I need a drink. I got to get my mind off of this. Right? I got midterms, I got finals, I got deadlines, I got jobs. Girl, I need a drink. And so now the spirit of lust, which is actually the spirit of addiction, camouflage, begins to couple itself with rejection that has not even manifested yet. It's only working with the fear of responsibility. Right? Because how do I deal with the pressure and the demand of performance? Right? Watch me. How do I manage the pressure of expectations? The fact that they need me. Man, I can't live up to that. It's rejection underneath the surface. I can't meet the demand of that. So I'm going to turn up as much as I can do. I'm going to be as free. I'm going to be as loose. I'm going to do as much as I can do until I got to go to church on Sunday morning or until I got to go to work on Monday morning. But now I got to worship with a hangover. I got to go to work halfway high. Amen. Why? Because I'm trying to hide from responsibility. I don't like the feeling of being sober. And get this, sobriety is not always with drugs. Some of us are so hooked on other people's, some of us drinking other people so much, amen. Every time we go to their Instagram, every time we go to their social media, every time we go to their Facebook, we just drinking them up. Look at their life, look at their relationship, look at their job. You doing all of that to hide the fact that your life ain't going nowhere. And so it's people, they just got to drink it up. They intoxicate themselves on other people's lives. They intoxicate themselves on television shows that mean nothing. Why? Trying to hide from the fear of responsibility.